Anyways, that's all I got for you today. I'm Coach Mills, and see you tomorrow. In this video, we're going to be talking about the fact that we didn't get patch 2.02 this last Tuesday, but we will be getting the patch soon. And with the new patch, we got some rank changes coming, so be really excited because ranked is absolute trash right now, at least according to the comment section, Slasher and Subrosa. So we're going to talk about all that. Plus, there's so much more to talk about, so make sure you watch it to the end. But go to the GameLeap website in the links down below for in-depth advanced guides, VOD reviews. We got everything you possibly could need to climb the ranks of Valorant. Do yourself a favor and don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to surpass your limits and climb the ranked ladder with ease. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. Now, of course, we got to talk about ranked as a whole, and everyone knows just how trash ranked has been as of late. In the higher ranks, you have players that are stuck perpetually in ranks they don't belong, or they can't even find a game. And in the lower ranks, players are often going up against people that have act ranks far above the rank that they're in, and it feels like a coin flip whether they win or lose their match. And right now, things are just absolutely atrocious, it feels like, in the ranked experience. And generally, the GameLeap community tends to agree. I read all the comments down below, and a lot of you are having a ton of problems with ranked, and it just feels frankly very, very unfair. Now, that being said, there are many notable figures that are actually echoing the statement. But to talk about some of the other problems with ranked, first we got to talk about Slasher, who put this on Twitter, stating the Valorant matchmaking experience, triple baiting duelists on offense, triple pushing duelists on defense. No one wants to play smokes, no one wants to play Sova, half the team doesn't use voice comps, and the other half is chat banned. Ranked is freaking fun. Now, I think that this is something that all of us can really relate with. It is really frustrating when you get baited on duelists on attack, and then they just can't stop pushing and dying when you're on defense. Like, why didn't you do that when we were on attack? But the interesting thing about this is a Riot dev actually responded to this. Evil Moore said this on Twitter, responding saying, I put this off until next week's patch. We have some rank tweaks incoming. Unless you can finish all 30 games before the changes, it may affect the results if you guys are at different number of games when the patch hits. Now, Evil Moore actually clarified or added to the context of what he was saying here when TSM Subrosa said and tweeted out, I effing hate Valorant ranked. But Evil Moore responded saying this, in all seriousness, we have some cool changes hitting next week. After that, hopefully we can talk about future fixes. We are definitely listening to all the feedback. Now, basically, this tells us actually two big things that we can take note of. First off, there is going to be a patch next week, which is kind of weird because it seems that the patch schedule got completely messed up when they released patch 2.01 early, because there should have actually been a patch this week, but there wasn't, and now there's going to be a patch next week. So at least we know that there will be a patch on Tuesday upcoming, so look for a patch then, and we're going to be doing a video on it, of course. So make sure you smash the like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of the big changes and news as it drops. But the next thing that we actually know is that they are reading and listening to all of the big complaints about ranked right now. They're taking it all in, and there has been a number of problems, and we listed them out before. But while there could be tons and tons of things, and it's really hard to speculate about what rank changes we're gonna see, I'm just really happy that at least they're doing something, and they're doing something rather big, because for a while it seemed like Riot wasn't gonna acknowledge this problem at all, and they weren't gonna do anything because there was just like radio silence about all the problems. We kept on talking about problems and problems on this channel, and people on Twitter talked about it, pro players talked about it, and everyone was talking about it, but Riot said nothing. But now we know that at least rank changes are just around the corner. So maybe if you're having a really bad time in rank, just take a break until then. Let's see what those changes are, and then maybe it will fix a lot of the problems, or at the very least you got a little bit of hope around the corner because big rank changes are coming in the next patch. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about is the brand new Aim Labs Valorant workshop mode, which, by the way, we're not sponsored by Aim Labs or anything like that, but a lot of people ask us about Aim Labs because it's a free program and people want to improve their aim. And for the most part, I think that Aim Labs can help you in some aspects, but really the best type of practice is actually playing in game. However, with this new thing that they added here, it actually looks pretty clean, and I think that there could be some practical applications for this. And at the very least, it could be something really fun to practice and try out in the Aim Labs. I mean, it's freaking free, but they tweeted out how to access it. So if you don't know, you have to go to custom workshop scenarios and then type in Valhaven, and you will see a whole bunch of different tasks there and stuff like that. So you could practice, and you're essentially gonna get to walk around a map that looks very much like Haven, and maybe there'll be more maps in the future, but this is really cool to see. I like that they're adding this, and hopefully they really step up their game and add even more and more features in the future. Or maybe Riot themselves will add stuff like this for in the actual Valorant game, which is something that I've been asking for forever. It would be amazing if we had some sort of custom game, designable workshop mode, kind of like there is in Overwatch, so that we could make practice training drills on these maps, and that would be just amazing for practice. But as usual, let me know what you think about this and what you think about that concept in the comments down below. But moving on to the last story that I wanted to talk about, and it's Steel Roast SINATRAA. And this is an epic clapback that really only compares to how bad GameLeap claps pro guys and skill cap. But SINATRAA posted on Twitter saying this. He said, "Have you snagged a pair of the JBL Quantum ones yet?" Which is, of course, the ad of the headphones that he is sponsored for and he's a partner for. And of course, 100 Thieves Steel had to snap back saying this: "My favorite feature is the active noise canceling, so I don't have to hear Sentinel's excuse every time they lose." And this is a rivalry that you need to keep your eye on for the future. I know right now esports is kind of not at the forefront because there's not a lot of big tournaments going on, but keep in mind the rivalry between Sentinels, 100 Thieves, and of course TSM, because those are the three looking like the top dogs right now, and they have beef with each other, and expect a lot of teabagging to happen in the next big tournament. But go to the GameLeap website in the links down below for in-depth advanced guides that you will not find anywhere else. We have psychology guides, in-depth mechanic tutorials. I mean, we have everything you could possibly need to climb the ranks of Valorant, including videos about esports, becoming a pro, and mindset. So do yourself a favor, go check it out in the links down below. What's up, everybody? Coach Mills here, coming at you with a brand new Valorant video.